co-champion Miami Hurricanes. We'll jump right into questions here.
Jim, talk about just the excitement of what happened last weekend, but now having to hit the reset button and start all over again this week.
Yeah, the last home game of the season against Pittsburgh with everything at stake, trying to win a regular season championship, and having that kind of support from our fans, the local people in Coral Gables and Miami, but especially our student body. Category 5 did a great job all season long of having the students come and cheer for us from start to finish. And I know my players and coaches love that, and I know I do too. Winning the game and then cutting down the nets and having everybody out on the court, I told my players that's a memory that will last a lifetime. You don't get to experience that every year. It's very seldom that you might win a championship, but maybe it's on the road. So it took us 10 years to do that again. I hope it doesn't take us another 10. But we're very excited where we are. But as everybody knows, and I've told the players, the ACC tournament now is a sprint. Everybody's got the same record. We're all 0-0. And the message is win in advance, lose and go home. We got to be at our best every single day.
How do you guys prepare, without knowing your opponent until like Wednesday afternoon?
Well, today we just practiced like a normal practice in the preseason. And then tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll practice after the Syracuse-Wake Forest game is over and we know who our opponent is. And we'll do the best we can of having that one-day prep because the game is at noon and we can't do anything that morning.
Jim, can you talk about how the perception, I know you don't care about perceptions, but how the perception of this program has changed? Not only the fact that so many fans are showing up, but the awards that your players are winning, the attention you're getting in the media, nationally especially. How has it changed?
Well, I care about perceptions. I want everybody to look at our program and think we're a great role model for how a NCAA Division I ACC program should be run. So perception is reality. I think our players represent us so well. Anybody who engages with them from the media always raves about them afterwards. And everybody loves a winner. And our success has led to our players enjoying success in being recognized with Norshad Omier being second team All-League, Jordan Miller Norshad Omier being third team All-League, Jordan Miller being second team All-League, Isaiah not only being first team All-League, but ACC Player of the Year. That's very, very special.
I want to ask you also just one follow-up. How does this, you've done this before, you've gone to the ACC tournaments and you've been to Sweet 16 Elite 8. Does this one feel a little different kind of special because of what you went through before and how this team had really fallen and where you've come to now in 2 years?
Yeah, I liked it better when we were getting sellout crowds every game. And we did that for 3 straight years. And then we had 3 years where we were not getting sellout crowds. But we're back, we're doing very, very well, and we want this to continue. We want to be one of those teams that the basketball tradition is as good as anybody in the country.
If I remember right from last year, the team had limited postseason experience. Only I think maybe 1 or 2 guys had ever been to the tournament. This year, obviously, everyone who comes back has last year, in the back of their mind and everything. How does their mentality entering postseason play this year compare to maybe how it was last year?
I don't really compare things. The media does. They're always asking me to compare it to last year. But we have 6 new players. That's half our team.
Right.
So these guys are going through it for the first time at Miami. And what we explain to them is every team that we will face, whether it's in the ACC tournament or in the NCAA tournament, is really good. There are no weak games. There's no cupcakes or anything like that. You have only 2 ways to get into the NCAA tournament. The first is you win your conference tournament, so you're your conference champion. The second is you're actually selected as an at-large team, meaning you've already proved that you're really one of the top teams in the country. So all 68 teams that are going to participate are going to be terrific teams. Every game is win and advance, lose and go home. You've got to be ready for every opponent.
Jim, having said that, going into this tournament as the top dog, What does that do for you moving forward with them? You know, everybody's going to give you your best shot, whether they're a good team or not so good.
Well, one of the things about the ACC, because we have an imbalance in our league, you want the first thing, your first goal should be to get one of the double byes. So you don't have to win 5 or 4 games, you only have to win 3. That's still going to be very difficult because of the quality of the opponent. The seed is nice to be the number 1 seed, but no matter who we play, we have to be at our best. And that's going to be true of the NCAA tournament as well. That, hey, last year we were a 10 seed, and we still got to the Elite 8. So your seed might be nice. If you have a real high seed, you might think you have a better chance. I think you have a better chance if you just play great basketball.
I want to ask about Isaiah. You know, how important was it and vital to the success of this team that he decided to come back? How that kind of, I remember when he made that decision, that it raised the morale, it seems, and it got everybody excited that he decided to come back, and now he ends up as the ACC Player of the Year. How important was that decision?
Well, when Isaiah decided to come back, it raised my morale. Because a coach, what you know is you can have a certain impact, but really it's the players that win the game. And Isaiah is such a terrific player. He deserves ACC Player of the Year. And he's so much fun to be around. He's this quiet, nice young man who just works his tail off. And whether it's on the court or in the classroom, he is a great representative of our basketball program.
Coach, can you update the status of Nigel Pack? You said that he had knee
Okay,
soreness.
I'm having a hard time with the bus making so much.
Nigel Pack, can you just update his injury status?
Yeah, you know, Nigel had an injury at Virginia Tech a couple of weeks ago. He was not able to play against Florida State, but he bounced back and helped us beat Pittsburgh, and he looks terrific to me right now. We had a very nice practice, and he was his old self. So he'll be ready to go on Thursday.
Coach, your team is 8-1 this season with Luka Poplar scores in double figures. Just how much of an X factor has he been for your team this season?
Luka Poplar is absolutely terrific. He's gotten better at every aspect of the game, whether it be defense, rebounding, passing, shooting. I sent our team stats over the last 10 games to my grandsons because they're big time into this. And my first response was, Luka shoots better from 3 than he does from 2. He shoots terrific from 2. He's like 47%, but he's shooting like 57% in the last 10 games from 3, and he's shooting 100% from the foul line. So he's had a sensational sophomore campaign, and he's only going to get better. He's just scratching the surface.
A couple more